Alex Hormozi. He's one of the most famous guys on YouTube right now. And you know why that is? Blast and drip marketing. He has a new book out right now called $100 Million Leads. You probably already know that. And the reason you know that is because he blasts it out. He puts out a podcast, or he'll put out a YouTube video or a social post on Twitter or whatever, and the new book's out there. Everybody goes, yay, new book, let's go grab it. But why, when he announces that, everybody goes and gets it? It's not because of the blast. Because if he didn't post since he put out $100 million offers, his previous book, like, I don't know, 2 years ago, everybody would have forgotten about Alex Hormozi. But it's not. His audience has continued to blow up. Why? Drip. Let's define terms. First of all, blast. You have a big announcement to make. You got a new client. You have a really exciting project. There's some big momentous thing happened in your business or in your life, and you blast it out. Now, most of us are very good at blast. If there's something big, we put it on our socials and people get really excited and all that stuff. Drip is where it gets harder. Drip marketing is where most people fall down, especially most creatives. Drip marketing is the everyday stuff. The little post here and the little post there. Well, wait a minute. Nobody cares if I bought new paint today. Nobody cares if I'm experimenting with a new technique in my cake decorating. Nobody cares if I'm about to have heat stroke making this mural. You are wrong about that. Yes, they do. Those are the ones that build your audience and bond them to you, because those are the personal stories. Those are the everyday we love to see behind the scenes in people's lives. What you think is boring of your life is the part you should put more of out there. People are fascinated by you. Most people, even if they have a creative streak, never really pursue it. And so the idea that they're seeing somebody that is pursuing their creativity and trying to turn it into a business and striving to make that a bigger part of their life is inherently interesting, but you have to show it to people. Gary Vee does the same thing. Gary Vaynerchuk, he's probably the most famous one online. He literally has a film crew follow him around. But when Gary launches something like VeeFriends, it takes off immediately. The blast has to be preceded by lots and lots and lots of drips. Now, you might be saying to yourself, this sounds like a whole lot of work. It's not a whole lot of work, but it is some work, okay? But it's work you can do. WeWall Films, let me bring this down to a small company. We got an amazing project in the Central Coast of California. I blasted that out. Hey everybody, can you believe this? We just got this amazing project in California, and people loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I knew people were interested, so now I knew they wanted to go along for the ride and live through our experience in California. So the entire time we were there, we were posting stories and pictures, like their seagulls look different than Florida seagulls. Oh my gosh, look at this taco. That story, that drip, 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 is what brought people deeper into our story. Well, I went to a speaking engagement the other night at a Chamber of Commerce meeting, and I did a little talk. Well, the two MCs of that meeting, who were these sweet women, they were just amazing people. Actually, they made their own WeWall Films fan shirts. It was so neat. That's people who are really, really bonded to your brand. And then now they are evangelists. They are out there talking about us, and that's why it's important to drip, drip, drip. I hear creatives all the time. I see them on socials and they'll complain about, I hate selling myself and I hate putting stuff out there and it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. Okay, agreed, and I understand that, but the time it took you to write that post complaining about marketing, you could have been marketing. You're posting about something. You might as well post about yourself and what's going on in your creative life. I think you're afraid to put yourself out there, and that's totally understandable. But I'm here to tell you that's where you build the long-term audience. So when it's time for you to blast, now you have a built-in energy and you have a built-up audience of people who've been following your story all along. It's how Apple's done it. It's how Disney done it. It's how Alex Hormozi did it. We've done it. I've seen it happen. We build our business on it, and I want you to do it too. You totally can. Blast and drip marketing is just one way to grow your business and outlast your competitors. If you want to learn some more, watch this video I made on 4 mistakes that Carmi from The Bear Season 2 made that hurt his business. You avoid those mistakes, you will outlast your competitors, grow the business you love. You can do it. I love you.